Hello loves, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review, a comparison to a product that I'm late for this, guys. I'm going to be testing out, I got this in the mail, a Silisponge or a silicone based sponge versus my Real Techniques sponge, beauty blender, whatever. I'm actually going to be doing half of my face with the silicone sponge. That's been overly popular. It went viral, I think, in November, December of last year, and it is now March, and I don't know when this video is going to be up anyway. But anyway, I'm going to do half of my face with my normal regular routine, and I'm going to use the other half of my face with the silicone based sponge. This is not a Silisponge branded sponge. This I found on eBay and on Amazon, I think, for under $1. Like, I think it was like 87 cents. So this is it right here. So it does look like a chicken cutlet. I don't use them, but it does look like one. It's very silicone-y. Like, this right there drives me crazy, that wrinkly thing. It just looks weird. It smells like silicone. It's weird. It's not overpowering.
Okay, grab the thing here. Not too tight or you get calluses.
I'm going to use a trusted foundation because I know how it applies. I know when it applies differently if I'm using a different brush or anything like that. So I'm literally just going to go in with my L'Oreal Pro Glow Infallible foundation. This stuff is amazing. I'm literally going to use the technique where I apply it with a brush and then press it in with a sponge on the right side of my face, your left side. And yeah, so I'm going to take, you're technically only supposed to use half of what you normally use. The rest I'm going to dot all over my skin because I have some on the lid that's spilling over. So supposedly you're supposed to use less of the product. We shall see, right? So I'm going to start off with the left side of my face, and I'm going to take the sponge. One thing I don't like is this little, I don't know, little lip here. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take some on the sponge, dot it on my face like I normally do. Because I normally just dot it all over my face. So much easier to spread foundation if you dot it all over the skin. Okay, so, I've already primed and moisturized my skin. I've seen people press it, which is what I'm doing, which is alright. It's not doing a horrible job. This feels funny. Does it sound like anything to you guys? It really does not pick up any excess product. Because it's not a sponge, so it's not soaking up any of the product, and that's really the basis of this product. Taking it around the nose is hard. Yes. It just doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't go with the curves. I feel like I have a lot of foundation sitting on my face. So I'm just gonna slap it away. I don't know how I feel about this, guys. Like, I'm trying to get it around my nose, and I'm having a hard time getting it around my nose. Do the other side of my face like I normally do. Okay. Now the brush I'm using is actually my all-time favorite brush, is the M439 brush by Morphe. I don't know if any other company makes a brush this huge, but I'm sure you could find a cheap dupe online somewhere. So I'm doing this like I normally would do my foundation because it really doesn't serve a purpose to me if it's not doing what I normally do or normally get with my foundation. So normally I, of course, press in my foundations with a brush and then blend it fully with a sponge because that's what I feel sponges are supposed to do. They're supposed to remove any excess product that you don't need on your skin. Like normally I just hit up my cheek area right here because it absorbs most product. And then my forehead, and I feel like it just blends around nicely around the ears. And that I don't know how I feel about this. Like, clearly my skin looks really beautiful and blended and au naturel. And then here I feel like I have a lot of foundation just sitting in the worst parts of my face. So I'm gonna try to move it around. I have a lot of redness still around here and a lot of redness here. Not so much redness. I had a few scratches here on my face. Okay. So apply concealer. I'm gonna use, what am I gonna use, guys? All right, I'm gonna use my Kat Von D Lock-It concealer, and this one's an L neutral, and I'm gonna see if this does anything for me. So I'm gonna blend it out with my normal way. Now this is the Real Technique sponge. It's really a good alternative if you're looking for a very beautifully made blendable sponge. I know that Real Technique came out with some smaller sponges. I actually would recommend trying those, which I actually want to try and see if I like them better, because this sponge is quite a bit large. It's good to cover a lot of skin when I'm just blending out my foundation. But for under the eyes, I prefer something like my Beauty Blender. I'm going to go ahead and see this flap right here. It's not hard. It's very soft, but I just like, if I cut it, would it cut the seam? Would it cause any damage? So I'm going to bend this. I don't know if you guys see that line right there. I don't have that line. Okay. Anyway, I'll work it out somehow, some way. All right. Oh my god. This feels really hard. Like, oh my god, this is uncomfortable. All right, so let me just shut up. Oh, this actually feels too, I don't know. It does. Okay, no, nope. It's like pulling on my skin here, and it kind of is bothering me. That's the product. I'm gonna blend it out. I'm sorry, I can't. Not around the eyes. Nope. That's a hell to the no. Around the eyes, you definitely want something that's gentler. This is a little tough for under the eye. What it was doing was like sticking, because I'm pressing it like this. So it's sticking, but the sponge is wet. So it helps out. Okay, so that's a no. For under the eyes, that's a no. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to have to press here because I feel like there's a lot of like caked up foundation here. I have dry skin, so the last thing I want to do is have product sit on my drier areas. I love using a sponge, even like those little simplistic dollar store sponges. You just wet it and press it on the skin after you've applied your foundation, and it really does help pick up any excess and blend it into the skin beautifully. So I don't, oh, I forgot my dog was here until he snored. So normally for product like this, I don't mind using it for something quick and easy, and this is what I'll travel with, but I still would probably travel with either a brush or something that'll help me blend out any caked on product, because right here I have a lot of product. Right here everything's nicely blended, my skin is glowing. Right here on this side, it doesn't look bad, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like there's like product just sticking into certain crevices of my face. It did not give me a lot of coverage. I could barely go around my nose area with it. I folded it to try to get my concealer in, and what it did was it left a line of demarcation at where my nose folds. So I don't really care for something like this. I think it was worth a try. I don't mind paying 87 cents for something like this, or a few dollars, but I would not sit there and spend no more than like $3 for something like this to try out. A dollar is a dollar, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm glad I tried it, because I saw this like overhyped and I was like, this can't physically be good for under the eyes or around the face. Maybe to place product, maybe. I could probably use this to put product on it and instead of my hand. It's like, I'm not really a fan of this thing. It's not horrible, but it's not for me. If you've tried something like this, let me know. I'll leave a link down below where you can probably find this. Or you could just Google silicone sponge. on eBay or Amazon, you can find something like this. Again, I paid 87 cents for it, and I freaking had to wait like a while for it. This package got alcohol all over it, so not booze, alcohol, anyway, whatever. So yeah, as far as the sponge goes, probably not a good look. So yeah, not something I would recommend. It just feels funny. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off my face, and I will be doing a tutorial on a quick easy glam look, so be on the lookout for that, guys. Anyway, I hope you guys like this video. Please thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and as always, I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.